And the technical free throw is good. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
Now here's Ayton. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's Simons missing. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Henderson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Outside Booker. The deep 3 from Durant. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Nurkic.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Simons. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Durant. No good on the 3.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Henderson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Timeout. Booker, good.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Timeout called. Portland.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Portland trailing here. .110 left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton with a screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Rupert. And he buries his first look.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Beal. Now Allen. Here's Lee. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thibault, pounded by Beal. And here is Williams. The shot misses. Solid defense from Bol. The Suns leading. Beal surveying the D. Over Williams. Beal's shot is off. Outside Thibault. that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
17.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The three, Durant. Misses that shot. Struggling now, shooting 1 for 8. Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA. All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there.
Now here's Beal. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4. To the paint. Here's Bull. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the foul against Portland. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Simons. Rejected by Bull. To the inside. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
It's good. Henderson's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gordon outside. Inside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. Then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Sharp, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Gordon can't hit. That's to Sharp. Outside Murray. Six on the shot clock. Simons with it. Three-pointer, no good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Allen. Outside Durant. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Murray. Bol grabs the board. Back to Durant. From the arc. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
Portland trailing here. Henderson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bol. The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, B.A., I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
And Phoenix has possession. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Good D by Murray.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Grant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game. Talked to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Now here's Henderson. He has 6. Unable to get that one. Little with the defensive effort. And it's Nurkic with the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Back to Booker. Fires top of the key. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Beal attacking. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Ayton. Phoenix grabs the miss. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. And here's Beal. Beal draws the double. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Outside for Grant. And that one drops for him. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after half. Time to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Suns leading. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. And a miss there on the triple. Now Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Down low. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Well, Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Left side Durant. Looking to get back on track. And Durant with the big finish.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Durant with another miss. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
We've got a close game here in Portland. And here's Henderson. He has 6. Simons outside. Ayton inside. Over Bull. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's Simons with a 3. Bull grabs the board.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Stripped away. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Ayton. And there it is for him. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Pass to Bull. On the wing, Durant. Wide open look. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 11. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton. And he's now got the double-double.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 6. And it's good for 2. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. B.A.?
No doubt about that. And with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Outside for Grant. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Bull. It's Beal on the wing. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Henderson with it. Give him 8. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called, the Blazers.
Trailblazers timeout. Who wants a free t-shirt tonight? Let him hear from you.
Here's Ayton. He's got 10. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Now Little. Back to Nurkic. Now here's Booker. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have, and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. They've had a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, for so long, we heard calls for the Blazers to trade Damian Lillard and start over. Grant, that day has come.
It has, B.A., but it's hard for a small market team like Portland to give up a superstar. I mean, they're just not easy to get. The task now is finding their next franchise player, and with this young talent, they have a chance.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
Inside. Here's Sharp. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Team foul.
Pass to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Well, these got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Now here's Henderson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. Oh, Williams with the block. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lee. And here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Little. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
You got to appreciate Nasir Little because this is the stuff he does. Gets it.
Oh,
Yes, sir!
wow!
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Lee on the wing. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Ball
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Portland trailing here. Here's Simons. Williams up top. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Walker. The deep three. Rebounded by Nurkic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Simons outside. Here's Murray. Back to Simons. To tie it up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Pass to Beal. Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now here's Walker. Murray from outside. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns leading. Durant for three. Out to Beal. This one for three. The putback. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. To take the lead. And it's Simons missing. The Suns on offense. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Putting on a clinic tonight, Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Outside Booker. It's Beal on the wing. And a missed layup. Now Portland with it. Right side Walker. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 9.
Pass to Thibault. And here's Murray. On the wing, Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Nurkic. Beal outside. Here's Okogie. Outside Booker. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Booker has every shot that you could possibly imagine. Incredibly skilled at scoring that
ball. Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Henderson outside. Stolen by Booker. Here's Booker on the attack. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Durant for 3. Okogie on the wing. Back to Durant. KD from KD. Wow.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Portland calls timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. They still need this. Henderson misses. Takes a step back. Outside Durant. Pass to Eubanks. Three-pointer. Beal. He buries it from 3. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Here's Sharp. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opened your eyes with his playmaking.
Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first.
At the line for Portland,
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now Gordon. Pass to Beal. Back to Gordon. The kick to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. Now here's Beal. Over Sharp. Beal shot is off. Right side Murray. And here is Williams. The shot no good. So it's Phoenix now. They double team Durant. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
substitution on the court.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Beal draws the double. Okogie on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 12.
Now Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
It's Sharp on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Portland again missing.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Substitution on the court.
So for the Blazers, Booker drawing the double. Pass to Okogie. Beal outside. From deep three-point land. Portland grabs the miss. Left side Thibault. Outside Murray. Launches it. Nails it from 3. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. For 3, Durant. The putback. Walker pulls down the board. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry.
Road, I'ma take the whole glow from them. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chuz with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what else I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something out of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like Russ, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dressing told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way.
Baby. Take a break up, like it. Pop a relationship.
give it up. Trying to find my way, but I keep going back. Learning from mistakes, but I keep learning that lifestyle ain't good for me. This jewelry don't mean nothing to me. This child's play and I'm a man. It's time for you to understand exactly who I am. I done came to the top. I come from the bottom. And ain't nobody stopping me but me. And they know I inside the team. And they know I inside the team. It's only you and I. What are the odds of me? Look into the... What are the odds of me? Look at the God in me. Look at my eyes. You can see the pain. I've been through the rain. I got nothing to gain. You know this, boy. Yeah, yeah. I work, I grind for it. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my time. Now it's my this that. When I go home, give it your all, boy. Put my city on the map. I'm going hard, boy. This that. I came too far just to give it up. I came too far just to give it up.
Diamond really diamond, and I'm shining bright, cause I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real, I say, you should sleep on. My daughter gon' love this. All my diamonds shine, cause they really diamond.
Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Down low, and Finney Smith gets it to go. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Giddey, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Bridges. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here now the Thunder. After the basket by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie outside. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Williams. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the basket by Johnson.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Inside. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Right, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8". But Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Dinwiddie attacking.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Williams with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 7. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target at the rim. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Finney-Smith. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
There's the pick. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Five to shoot. It's tipped. Williams comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Finney Smith with it. Here's Johnson. Again, the Nets for two.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Bridges covering. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Williams can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Out to Bridges. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges misses. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Ben Simmons' bucket. Pass to Robinson Earl. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Thomas got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Smith outside. Back to Thomas. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got a pair of dribbles in the second now for the Nets.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nets leading by 14. O'Neal outside. Back to Walker. Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Out this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks. Walker with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Right side O'Neal. It's stolen by Dort. Now here's Giddey to the inside. Here's Holmgren. Off on the layup. Pass to Simmons.
Backcourt violation.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Micic. Krzyzewski with the ball. Guarded by O'Neal. Holmgren in the corner. And it's good for 2. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Walker. From outside the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Simmons. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing. Thunder trailing by 11. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not there. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office, and that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
To the paint, Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Pass to Holmgren. Okrzyjewski with the ball. Still yet to score. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Shot's good by Walker. And the Nets lead by 15.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside for Thomas. That one wide left.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Now Giddey. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Kuszewski. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The potential of Poku is pretty exciting. I mean, this is a very unique player, a mobile big that keeps improving.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Nets leading by 14. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie left side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson in the corner. Bridges outside. Here's Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 16. With the drive.
Flashy sequence from Giddey, not afraid to get tricky with the handles.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 14. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here is Holmgren. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the beat.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Claxton no good. Under trailing by 14. Out to the right wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Knocks it loose.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. From deep, Johnson. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Bridges with the board. Dinwiddie outside. To the wing right side. There's the double team with Dort. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his three. Thunder trailing by 17. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Back to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And a missed layup. And so here is Oklahoma City. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with the steal. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Number 6, Jalen Williams. Thunder timeout. Get loud, fans. On the court, your high squad.
Group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie up top. He has 6. The shot's good. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. It's good. Brooklyn leading by 17. To the left wing. Pass to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 19.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the middle. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Bridges with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 8 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
Williams in the post. Here's Wiggins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he can't get the first one. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 6. Nets passing it around. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. 9 points in the game so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Fires for 3. And Williams with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Smith. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Back to Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Pass to Robinson Earl. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Williams in the post. Here's Robinson Earl. With 2 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a tremendous 17-5. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Robinson Earl. An easy 2 points on the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Over in the corner, Williams. Offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Walker. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming out on the floor for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Pass to Joe. Here's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. On the wing, Walker. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Second free throw, no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Micic. The Thunder with another miss.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
Here is Thomas. O'Neal wide open. The second effort. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
There's Walker with the 3. Simmons. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Thomas with the block. They get it back. Micic can't hit. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Walker's shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Williams from outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Simmons on the wing. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Smith. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Here's Oklahoma City. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team seconds.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitutions on the floor.
On defense, the Nets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Out left to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Holmgren at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. To halt the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Claxton. Defended by Holmgren. Here's Johnson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Johnson's shot is off. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Giddey. They can't stop the run with that one. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge,
true back.
Pull up G-Way. How you get to this powder? Don't be like I gotta. I want everything black, want everything black. I'm buying everything black. I want that Range Rover black. I want a whole nother bag. I want, and I want to show that she bad. I want, and I want to, ain't coming back. I want to keep no check, and I want bop like Daddy Rollins, like a big flower. Wait, like a big flower, and I want Daddy Rollins, like a big flower. And I'm so might fly up for the dye my hair. These rappers be talking and then they broken. They know for a fact I make slimes pull up. They be still in the sway, so we pick up the bag of my truck. I don't care all this money not here for. Sit in the chat, I be taking it. Cause I pay for the help. Why you think we be tell them that I'm just how you think that I pay for that rose? I just you know that I'm my bones.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa! This ain't what you want. Project. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2. A fader. Shots good by Turner. And Craig, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Clock is at 3. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Going inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Now Toppin following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Out to Turner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. Pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Now Okongwu chopping with the double team. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young is double. Pass to Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton outside. Inside. The kick out to Brown. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Young, following the score by Indiana. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Healed outside. Now here's Turner. Good work defensively by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Okongwu a screen. And so it's Bojan Bogdanovich making highlights for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Griffin with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. And so it's Indiana with it. 8-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. To the middle. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 7. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Matthews with the rebound. Here's Capella. Back to Matthews. Young, right side. Outside Matthews. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Hasn't made one yet. A nice shot by Brown.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Capella.
2 minutes.
Young inside. And here's Matthews from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Nembhard. Out to Smith. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Buries it from 3-point range. Griffin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Nifty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Pass to Griffin. All alone. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And here is Toppin. Over Okongwu. Misses the baby hook. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Matthews. Pass to Griffin. Takes the 3. The rebound by Hield. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's the floater. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Halliburton hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Hawks leading by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta. Now here's Brown. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Young's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Halliburton on the wing. 8 points for him. With the drive, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight.
First personal foul.
Well, in
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent.
well, we can finally say it. The NBA